Mint is one of the most beloved herbs in gardens and kitchens around the world. Known for its bright, refreshing flavor and easy growth, this hardy plant can transform everything from cocktails and teas to savory dishes and desserts. But what do you do when your mint plants explode with growth in the warm months, and you want to enjoy that vibrant flavor even after the growing season ends? Today, we'll cover everything you need to know about harvesting and storing fresh mint, ensuring you can preserve its goodness all year long. Let's begin with the right time to harvest mint. Mint is most flavorful just before it begins to flower, usually in late spring or early summer, although you can harvest mint leaves throughout the growing season. Young, tender leaves generally have the best aroma and taste. Make sure to harvest in the morning after the dew has dried, but before the sun gets too strong, as that's when the leaves contain the highest concentration of essential oils, responsible for that delightful minty scent and taste. When you're ready, use a clean, sharp pair of scissors or gardening shears to snip stems about 1/3 of the way down the plant, just above a set of leaves or nodes. This encourages healthy regrowth and bushier plants. If you only need a few leaves, simply pinch them off with your fingers. Remember not to harvest more than 1/3 of your mint plant at a time. This ensures the plant remains vigorous and continues to thrive, giving you a steady supply of fresh mint all season long. Once you have your harvest, it's important to clean it properly. Fill a bowl with cool water and swish the mint sprigs gently to remove dirt or insects. Lift them out and pat them dry with a clean kitchen towel or use a salad spinner to remove excess moisture. Let the mint air dry on a towel for a few minutes before storing or processing further. Now let's talk about storage options for your freshly harvested mint. The method you choose depends on how long you want to keep your mint fresh and what you plan to use it for. For short-term use, storing mint in the refrigerator works wonders. There are two effective ways to do this. First, treat the mint like a bouquet of flowers. Trim the stems, place them upright in a jar with a little water, and cover loosely with a plastic bag. Change the water every couple of days, and your mint can stay fresh for up to a week. Alternatively, wrap the mint in a damp paper towel and tuck it inside a perforated plastic bag or container. Place it in your fridge's crisper drawer. Both methods help retain freshness, color, and that signature mint aroma for several days. But what if you want to preserve mint for months or even year-round? There are several effective methods: drying, freezing, or making mint-infused products. Let's explore each in detail. To dry mint, start by grouping the washed and dried stems into small bundles. Tie them together with kitchen twine or a rubber band and hang upside down in a well-ventilated, dark, and dry area, like a pantry or a spare closet. Avoid exposure to direct sunlight, as it can fade the color and essential oils. After 1 to 2 weeks, the leaves should feel crisp and crumbly. Strip the leaves from the stems and store them in an airtight container, away from light and heat. Properly dried and stored mint can last up to a year, making it a fantastic option for teas, baked goods, and spice blends. Don't have space to hang bundles? You can also use a dehydrator or an oven. Set your dehydrator to the lowest setting, or preheat your oven to its lowest temperature, typically around 170 degrees or 75 degrees Celsius. Spread mint leaves in a single layer on racks or baking sheets and dry for 2 to 4 hours, checking regularly until the leaves crumble easily. Freezing mint is another excellent way to lock in flavor and color. There are two popular methods: whole leaves or mint ice cubes. For whole leaves, spread clean, dry leaves in a single layer on a baking sheet and freeze until firm. Then transfer them to a freezer-safe bag or container, squeezing out as much air as possible. This minimizes freezer burn and keeps the leaves usable for months. For mint ice cubes, chop the leaves and fill ice cube trays about halfway with mint. Cover with water or olive oil for savory uses and freeze. Once solid, pop the cubes out and store in bags or containers in the freezer. These mint cubes are perfect for tossing into drinks, sauces, or soups, providing a burst of flavor any time of year. Beyond drying and freezing, you can also preserve mint by making syrups or infusions. To make simple mint syrup, combine equal parts sugar and water in a pot, bring to a simmer, and stir until the sugar dissolves. Add a handful of fresh mint leaves, simmer for another minute, then remove from heat and let steep until cool. Strain and store in a jar or bottle in the fridge. Mint syrup adds a refreshing twist to cocktails, lemonades, and desserts. Mint-infused vinegar or oil is another creative way to preserve the herb. Gently bruise clean, dry mint leaves and place them in a clean bottle. Pour in vinegar or oil, seal, and let it infuse in a cool, dark place for a week or two. Strain, and you have a fragrant addition to salads, marinades, or dressings. No matter which storage method you choose, be sure to label your containers with the date and contents. Over time, even dried and frozen herbs can lose potency, so it's helpful to know when they were preserved. One final tip for the mint enthusiasts. Consider growing mint indoors on a sunny windowsill so you can enjoy a fresh supply, even in winter. Mint thrives in pots, and regular trimming will keep it compact and encourage lush growth. To recap, the key to harvesting and storing mint lies in timing, careful cleaning, and choosing the right preservation method. Whether you savor it fresh, dried, frozen, or in an infused creation, a bit of planning will ensure you can enjoy mint's lively flavor all year long. With these simple steps, you'll be able to harvest, store, and preserve mint like a pro, bringing garden-fresh taste and aroma into your kitchen whenever you need it.